Is your AI forgetting conversations, making true interaction impossible? That frustration ends today. This video is going to give you the direct hands-on power to build conversational AI that remembers, understands context, and transforms your projects from disjointed commands to flowy, intelligent dialogue. You're going to unlock it in a few seconds, so let's get started. In our Google Colab notebook, we're going to verify the settings are all set correctly. I'm clicking the change runtime. I have Python 3 environment and the hardware accelerator. So with all that said, it's already ready for us to keep on going. Our first step is to run this command, which will install all the libraries. Notice that it was very quickly executed because I've already warmed up this entire environment. So the next step is to execute the next cell. But let's take a moment and digest here what's happening in the background. We're importing the libraries. As you can see, it's Tokenizer, automodel for causal LM in the pipeline, along with Hugging Face pipeline. We follow that by choosing to load the model, Tiny Llama. It's very small, and for these purposes, it's going to work just as well. We next proceed to look into the Tokenizer. We define everything needed for the model and set specific parameters, such as the model name, the device map, and other additional parameters there. We continue by creating a pipeline, indicating it's going to be for text generation with a model, Tokenizer, and keep this one in mind, the tokens that we're going to be using. We wrap it up by using LangChain and then printing out the model. We already know this succeeded because we ran it while we were speaking. So the next step is to execute the clean conversation. There's really not much happening here aside from choosing the libraries, importing them, particularly the conversation buffer memory. This is what's going to give memory to your AI. We follow it with LangChain and the prompt template. We are specifying the prompt, the memory stores, and creating the chain. And now to the fun part. This is where we're going to remember add the conversational aspect that we spoke before about into our AI. We execute it. And while that happens, I can explain that I defined the chat message here and each one of the steps that go along. We define the name, the second message, the third message about hobbies, and the last one about asking what our hobbies are. In the end, it's going to succeed printing this green checkbox here. It's taking a little bit, as you can see on the screen, but it's already starting to generate the conversation. It's taking a few seconds. We can quickly browse through it. So it's indicating that as a human, my name is Alex, and asking how we can help today. Now that it's succeeded, we're going to straight down to the end of the conversation, which we already know that it succeeded, but we're going to browse back to the top. So we already stated our name is Alex, or my name is Alex, and the AI is remembering the name, which is this case, Alex. Then I'm stating that I like hiking guitar. And then it's, of course, indicating that the hobbies are there available. Sometimes the chat gets a little messy. What we can do is make it simpler by searching within the text here. So I'm going to look for hiking, and we state that's our hobby. Then we continue looking for the other one. We know that there's 10 instances of it. We stated it here, and we're going to continue looking for it. And it already remembers that hiking is in there, remember. Great. You stayed with us so far. The takeaway is the solution for your AI not remembering context or what the values that you wanted to have during the conversation is to add memory. That's what we just did. It was in a clean prompt template, and we built a chatbot that remembered our names and hobbies. The responses are short, clear, and concise, and we are at the end of the video. Hopefully you liked it, and feel free to comment, and I'd like to see what you come up with and how you build it here. The next video, we're going to be adding our PDFs into the AI. We're going to teach our AIs to read documents, PDFs in this case. Also, for you, additional resources are available. You can find LangChain memory docs, Tiny Llama, on myself and my channel here. So I'll see you in the next video.